Hello mga kachikapay! Welcome to my YouTube channel!
If you're feeling really disheartened, and if you're feeling like, you know what, nothing this year is working out for me, I feel like I'm just getting closed doors and the opportunities are just falling through, like where are my breakthroughs? Where is what I feel belongs to me or what I feel fulfills me? Just be patient. I promise, and I want to encourage you that there is a perfect timing for everything. Just keep learning and keep the faith and it'll come through, and I would love to hear your testimonies when it does, and that's how hard I'm believing for you guys. I'm sending you all hugs because I know how trying and challenging this year has been. Just for some shout outs, hi JM Viles, and hi baby Aris, hi Mar Alvarez, and hi Humi. It's so nice that you guys are all sitting with me, and I hope you don't mind that it's quite a chit-chatty, chilled, relaxed. I have a cup of tea here. Because I don't feel like through captions and through interviews you really get this in-depth information of how like really things came to be, and it's just nice to involve you guys because you're always so supportive, and I am so thankful for that. So thank you for supporting me in all of my pursuits and also here with my music. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And hi from the Philippines. Hi Trisha Padillo. Hi Ella Solana. Nice to meet you guys over the internet. Parang yun lang reality na, no? Everything's over like the internet when you don't really actually meet people in real life. Kapit lang. We're gonna all be together soon. So going back to the recording in 2020. So yes, we recorded in early 2020. It got put on hold, but I already had a vision for the song because I know that a lot of people's connotations with it is Miss Universe, is a beauty queen, is me competing, it is just, you know, the world of pageantry. But I believe that Raise Your Flag, or RYF, stands for so much more than that, and I hope that you would hear me out here as I argue my argument. When you hear the lyrics, it's really a battle cry. Why? Because RYF kind of has the spirit of using your voice for something else or someone else. It's standing up for someone who doesn't think they can make it, someone who doesn't think that they can, who don't believe in themselves, that no one believes in them. That is what RYF is. It is standing up for someone. And that can be in so many different forms. So it's not just for Filipinos, although it will always have a special place in my heart because you guys are the inspiration for Raise Your Flag. But RYF itself can be embodied by anyone, no matter who you are. It's Pride Month for June, so Raise Your Flag can also be a battle cry for pride. It can be owning up to celebrating love in all forms, or it could be standing up against stigma that you see in your workplace. RYF could also lend its message to, you know, people like I'm sure are going through it, and so is I, not being connected with your families and going through that hardship and knowing that, you know, despite the odds, despite all the reasons why you're told it will not happen, it will happen. And that's why it meant so much to me to really go in and change some of the lyrics. One of them being, there will be those who say you can or we can't. We have to be braver. So that's something that's a line that resonates with me, and I know that's a question that someone asked. What is a line? Lovely Windy asked, which was the line that really resonates with me in my experience. It would be that one, because in my journey, I've had so many people say, no, you can't do that. You're not good enough for that. You don't look Filipino enough. You lost before, so what makes you think you'll be successful this time? Your body shape is not good enough or traditional enough. You don't do things like you should this way. And I've been told so many different things, and I know that no matter who you are, you're always going to come across people who say you can't. People who put limitations congratulations on your ability, on your capabilities. And I mean, yeah, sometimes it may be done in a loving manner, in a constructive criticism form of way. It might even come from your family or people close to you. But as long as you believe that you're going in the right direction, even if you fail, at least you will have lived for you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's you who have to live through every single moment and experience and memory, so you might as well own it as your own, right? I hope I'm making sense. And yeah, and then also, Je Lugamus asked, bakit medyo iba yung lyric version mo? Which is, again, I wrote in some of my own little lyrics because I just wanted it to take on some meaning that I felt I could put in there. And I think it came out really nice. Again, for all of those who have just joined us, you can download RYF on all digital streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and all other digital platforms. Seeing some of your feedback that I'll read in just a second has been really, really heartwarming. And thank you so much. It's been so wonderful because it is a scary experience for me. I don't feel like I'm that experienced in music. I feel like a newbie. I feel like if I could relate it to something, I feel like I'm applying for Bini Bini all over again. I feel like I'm just, you know, I have an ambition, I have a dream. I also have a lot of fear that, you know, I'm gonna fail. That, you know, maybe people won't like it. Maybe people will hate it, you know, but I've armored myself in such a way that I just really believe in the message of RYF. I believe that maybe this song might not be for everyone, but the message I sure feel is for everyone. Especially now, and especially in such challenging times when literally every single person is going through something, a hardship, a challenge. So I really hope that you guys resonate with the message, and please, if you do, please send me a tweet or a comment, and I would love to read it. You guys make my day when I really read all of your feedback, and yes, I do read, and I appreciate it so, so much. So thank you, and thank you to everyone who is tuning in now. Hi, Arezi M. Martinez, and hello, MNC Lead. And hi, Angel Proboles and Gallyrocks 2018. Hi, everyone. Please tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching from back home in the Philippines or from another country, I would love to know. And also, or you could even put it in a little flag emoji. That'd be cute. But yeah, it's again, I'm just so thankful for all of your support and all of your kind messages and feedback regarding RYF. So I guess the question now to ask is then, if it was postponed in 2020, like why now? Why 2021? I guess Star Music and Cornerstone Music, they just really felt like it was the right time to put it out now. And I understand because the message is really relevant today. It's kind of an anthem that we all need, right? Because there are so many things that dampen our spirits nowadays. And it's easy to understand why when it comes to, you know, the situation in different countries, families being separated, work is hard to come by, and if it is, it's scarce. People are very financially burdened in supporting their family. I've seen so many stories of people with sick family members who are all of a sudden burdened by so much responsibility and challenges, and my heart just goes out to each and every one of you because I just can't imagine. And some of you have overlapping challenges that you're holding everything together, and you're so strong for doing that. And you know, I really pray that you're gonna get through it, you're gonna be stronger, and your family is always gonna know how you worked so hard for them, how you gave so much for them during this time. And to those of you who are watching in countries that are a bit more relaxed now with the different requirements and restrictions, I hope that you're enjoying and having a great week so far. Thank you for tuning in and some of the story time here for RYF. And let's talk about my album artwork for a little bit. So if you guys see, I'm sure you've seen it on my social media. This was the artwork that we came up with, and this was a concept that I really came up with. I saw Mimi is watching here. Mimi is my nail artist, and I always love going to her and getting these like designs with paint and splatter and gold and whatever, because she calls it artsy fartsy. So this is a very artsy fartsy concept. But you'll notice that we incorporated the colors of the Philippine flag, but it is not intended to be an actual representation of the flag. It is just a nod to the spark of inspiration that is RYF, because of when I was in Miss Universe and feeling the love and support of my Filipino my countrymen. So that's why. But it's not intended to be a representation of the flag, because I've seen so many people say, why is the red before the blue? Doesn't that mean that we're in war? Completely understand your point, but this is not a depiction of the flag. It is just the use of the colors, and I hope that clarifies. But I'm super proud of this cover. It's one of my first album covers that I've ever got to artistically kind of direct. And it just came out so nice. Shout out to BJ Pascual, Jelly Eugenio, Paul Nebres, and Mama Justine Aleman for being my dream team for this. You can see it on digital platforms if you go and watch the song. And hi to who has just joined us, John Lord Emoji. Hi from Vegan City. Hello. And Monica, so she loves the color combinations. Thank you so much. Hi, Demonice 8190. Hi, Erich. And also, hi, Kathleen Maranantal. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these usernames, guys. Thank you, Gabby Uk. She says, I love your song. I'm your #1 fan. Thank you so much. Hi, Rian Velasquez 30. Hi, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope that you guys are enjoying hearing a little bit behind the song and what really went into it. And what else have I not talked about in this song? I think I've pretty much touched it. So my last point that I want to talk about RYF is what is the meaning of the song now to me? And this is, I hope, can be the meaning to you. It may start off with a patriotic spirit, raising your flag, representing your country. That can be in, standing up for your country in voting. Voting season is coming up for Philippines. Please register to vote. Use your voice for the future generation of our country. That can be an act of RYF, of raising your flag. And it also standing up for, your future, really, as a Filipino. But also, a patriotic spirit can be, putting forward your culture, Filipino culture, or whatever culture that you may be from in your country. Oops. I think I need to charge. There we go. And my brightness went down automatically. Okay, we're back. Patronizing your culture in your country, whether it be through supporting local businesses, which I think is so important right now, considering they are some of the hardest hit during this pandemic. Reaching out to your community. I know that there's a lot of community pantry efforts, or maybe if there are some people around you who are suffering financially, perhaps going out of your way and getting them a small grocery bag can be really wonderful, or just any act of kindness that you feel would, brighten up their day, I think would be really, really nice. What else? So RYF can have that patriotic spirit, that patriotic spark, and representing your country. Maybe, you're representing your country literally in your work field, and I think that's wonderful if you are. What an honor. But RYF, for me now, it encapsulates everyone, not just pride for a country, but standing up for something that you believe in. It means using your voice for someone, for something. And that is so important, because I know a lot of times we can just feel, overwhelmed. It can feel silencing, because who is little me to my voice matter. Your voice matters. In whatever field that may be. As long as you're respectful and considerate in your delivery, because I am not saying like free speech, go and put someone else down in the name of your own opinion. No, not at all. But having, expressing your opinion in a respectful way and also being open to hearing what other people have to say, that's making a stand, but also having the capacity to learn and listen, which I think really goes hand in hand, because we always talk about make a stand, use your voice, raise it up, put it out there, but we also need to emphasize listening and learning at the same token. So yun ang meaning of raise your flag or RYF to me, and I hope that will be how it resonates for all of you when you listen it. Again, you can download it on all music streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and all other digital download music streaming services. There's also a lyric video up on Star Music's YouTube channel. You can see that to really see the lyrics. And I know some of you have asked, is there an official music video coming out? Yes. I actually had this concept for a music video since last year, but because of all the community lockdowns in the Philippines, all the restrictions, and all the requirements in place to do things like shooting and putting things together, it wasn't possible. So fingers crossed it comes together. I really would love to see this vision executed and be able to share it with all of you. So please pray na tuluyan. But yeah, God willing, there will be a music video, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But until now, please keep downloading, keep streaming. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys learned a little bit about what RIF is all about. Thank you for all of your support. Ooh, and before I go, I almost forgot. Just go through some of your guys' comments. Also here, if you want to write them down, I'm also reading them. So Jane Aradazon on the YouTube lyric video writes, "Your voice is so powerful and unique." Thank you, Jane. The song is so iconic for you, where it started, it